4-speed, 3 wheels, 2 passengers, and one hell of a ride.
Meet Roti, our tuk-tuk that we're gonna take around Sri Lanka for the next 10 days.
Here we go. Guess what? This tire is not supposed to be like that, right? So I just came back to my little tuk-tuk driving instruction with our very nice instructor. I think it's fine. The only thing is like, it's not like driving a motorcycle or a car. Like, this is not instinctive to me at all. So it's gonna take a little bit, but I think I was well trained. Tracy, you stressed?
Not at all.
She's gonna be my little tuk-tuk passenger princess in the back. Okay, this is it. I'm driving a tuk-tuk by myself this time. And I'm going on the big road already. Oh, geez. Okay, we're doing it. We're doing it.
To be honest, like, he keeps asking me if I'm stressed. I'm really not. Like, I know right now I just have to stay quiet because I can see him thinking because it's not natural to drive. But he's a good driver. He's driven them before. I think we're gonna be good.
Out here with the squad, everybody trying to go, yeah, the party jumping off, hey, we putting on a show.
At this point, we both can't wait to get out of the city and do more of like the adventure down the coast, because right now the traffic is something, especially when you're just learning to drive the tuk-tuk. Everything kind of takes a little bit more time. So, I mean, Google Maps says we'll be there in 3 hours. We already know not to expect that. I'm anticipating 5. Let's see how many hours it takes to get to where we're going.
And the rain has caught up to us already, so we're gonna put our little flaps up and see if we can stay kind of dry.
Mainly just because we have camera and stuff, so I don't really want to. How do you do that?
The wiper is not very big, but it's doing a good job. It's not about how big it is, it's about how you use it, right?
So we just stopped at a place that is 4.8 out of 5 reviews for some chicken biryani. We'll just see what they have, honestly, but I'm hungry because it is, I thought it was 2 o'clock, it's only 12:55. Okay, either way, I'm hungry. Like I said, this place had crazy high reviews, and we had to get the chicken biryani because that's what they were known for. And it looks like it does not disappoint. Now, of course, we're gonna find out. That is good. By the way, this is a medium, and it easily does 2 people. Like crazy.
Very nice, especially for 1900 for all of this. Thank you so much, that was super good.
So the sun has come back full force, meaning we desperately need to roll up the flaps.
Don't really know what we're doing. Took a couple times, but I got it. That goes up, clutch, first, and yeah, we're backing up. And then, hey, look at me. I'm a tuk-tuk driver now. I think I'm slowly getting more and more comfortable with this tuk-tuk driving thing. Just at first, it's not like a car and it's not like a motorcycle, so it takes a little bit of time, but I drove for about like an hour going through traffic and everything, so I think I'm good now. It's like second nature. If YouTube fails, then maybe I have a future in the tuk-tuk driving business.
You're getting it much more smooth.
Yeah. Tracy is also getting more and more comfortable. I think she found her final position. She's taking the full seat in the back. Feet are popping up on the other side. Damn.
That's great.
Watch out, guys. Watch out.
David's headrest and around the rest of the tuk-tuk.
Those are my underwears.
It's serving as a dryer for us as well. So we did laundry last night and it did not dry overnight, so we're just using this fresh air as a way to dry our laundry.
It looks so funny. So we just stopped for some gas first time. So basically you can do about like 120, 130 kilometers with your main tank, which is like 7.5 liters. You have an extra emergency tank for like 1.5 full. But for good measure, we were told to put gas every 100 kilometers, and that's pretty much what we've done. Hi.
Hi.
How are you?
How are you?
Good. How are you? Good tuk-tuk. Have a great day, guys. Everyone thinks it's really funny to see us drive a tuk-tuk around. Yeah, camera. You?
Hi.
How are you?
How are you?
Good. Thank you so much. Thank you. Have a good day.
Thank you.
So we just paid 1,700 rupees for the equivalent of like 100 kilometers. So it's really not that bad when you think about
Did
it.
you see the amount of liters you put in?
No, I didn't see.
I think it was around close to 7.
Yeah, we'll see on the next one. Yeah, pretty much a full tank.
Yeah.
Otherwise, the locals, when they see like little Canadians driving a tuk-tuk around Sri Lanka, they think it's really funny. People in Sri Lanka are just so nice, to be honest.
Kalpithia Chalets by Sri Lanka here, and the room is absolutely gorgeous, so we need to show you around. So we got this room for $80 Canadian, breakfast included. I love this wallpaper wall. That's kind of what got me. We have a king size bed, we have a desk, a fridge, and a seat even. And then we even have a beautiful large balcony here, which I can imagine I'll sit here and have my morning coffee. We have a bit of a slower morning tomorrow, so yeah, that's gonna be the plan. But for now, we're gonna go out, see if we can catch a sunset / get some supper. And yeah, I was following by something else. But
To the tuk-tuk. How are you?
Hello.
Doing good? Doing good? Bye! So Google Map is good about 95% of the time. This was one of the 5%. We went like through a small village and there was supposed to be like some sort of beach or viewpoint at the end, but like, I don't know. I went as far as I could with the tuk-tuk, then I walked for a bit and couldn't find anything. So we're gonna go to a restaurant and hopefully have a nice view of the sunset as well.
okay, so no sunset, but we did find a cute place for supper. It's rated 4.8 out of 5, 38 reviews. I'm very excited.
So Sri Lanka created an addiction for me. It is called chicken kotu. It is delicious, and I've been eating it at least once a day, every single day since I arrived. And guess what I just ordered? Yes, chicken kotu.
You know you're in like a cute little local spot when you place your order and then the guy leaves on a scooter. Pretty sure to go to the market to get some ingredients. So for my meal, I got paratha and dal curry because I do love a good dal curry. Oh, it's so fresh. Oh, so hot. That was good. Oh yeah.
And my chicken kotu, I mean, look at this beauty. It is just simple and yet so delicious. This one is extra saucy too. It's a small, small world. Can you hear that? There's a tuk-tuk that goes around, and it's not just here, it's in every single city that we've seen, and they're just selling like bread, I think? Yeah, selling bread, but it's just funny because it's the song from It's a Small World ride in Disney World.
Perfect. Thank you so much. Have a good night. Can feel the heat.
Yeah. So that was a delicious supper
And a successful day. We drove about 150 kilometers today, which is like quite a bit. Tomorrow,
Yeah.
we're driving about 200.
Yeah.
So that's gonna be another
It's
challenge.
gonna be a long day.
I can't
But
wait
it's
to
gonna be
see what tomorrow has for us. We see you in the morning. Good morning. We just had a nice Sri Lankan breakfast. With that being said, having fish for breakfast as a Canadian, it's a little bit rough. But the flavors were delicious. Like, I would have enjoyed that much more for lunch. But anyway, so today we are driving about 200 kilometers from... Where are we at now?
So from Kalpithia to Mannar. I know it looks like we brought a lot of stuff, but I swear it's not that bad. We have 10 days into one thing and the other ones are tech. So that one's a little bit hard. But the company was actually able to store our luggages, so we could just take our book bag and then we'll go live. And we're packed.
It survived the night.
Just like that, we're back on the road.
Yeah, thank you. Another day, another stop at a gas station, and I feel like today there's going to be at least 2 or 3 of those. And just like that, we are back on the road, almost. Tracy even has a speaker with music today. I mean, if this is not freedom, I don't know what is. It's my fault, because I was in second. Still having some hiccups this morning. I feel every time I jump back in the driver's seat of this tuk-tuk, I have to relearn how to drive it. It's just so not instinctive once again. It's crazy.
Hi.
Sunscreen time. And if we don't want to stop, like I need kind of 2 hands to drive, so I gotta use my passenger princess. So the speed limit in Sri Lanka for tuk-tuks is actually 40 kilometers an hour. On this road, other cars are allowed to go up to 70, but tuk-tuks only 40. And at first I was like, oh yeah, that's not gonna be a problem because there's no way tuk-tuks can be faster than like 40, 45 kilometers an hour, but you'd be shocked. Like I caught myself a few times like at 60 and I'm like, whoa, whoa, whoa. This thing has a lot of power. Maybe it's because it's red. Do you think it's because it's red?
It's definitely because it's red.
Yeah, definitely. Good old Roti. Woohoo! Did you hear all that power, guys? Okay, so how to drive this thing? You heard me a few times during this video saying how different, difficult, original, unique it is to drive a tuk-tuk, and I'm gonna show you. But first, let me take a second to thank tuktukrental.com for making this video possible. And this is such a cool company because it is a social business. This tuk-tuk is not owned by tuktukrental.com. No, it is owned by a local family, and by renting that tuk-tuk, a portion of the profit goes back to them, which is super cool.
So not only does Tuktuk Rental give back to the communities, but by renting this, it really allows you to explore Sri Lanka in a whole different light. You get more immersed into the culture, even the food, because you're stopping at really anywhere. So I would say if you're renting this just to go to a place, you're probably not going to enjoy it that much. This really is the journey, is the destination. As cliche as that sound, it is so true. So with your rental, just have fun, stop wherever you want to stop, enjoy the scenery, and have a fantastic trip.
So if you want to experience Sri Lanka the best way possible, make sure to check out tuktukrental.com. Their link is going to be down below. Trust me, you're not going to be disappointed. They are actually also do this in Cambodia as well. So yeah, check it out.
Welcome to Roti. I'll give you a quick tour of Roti. I will say it's a bit of a small one, but that's okay. Driver's seat up here. One thing that has been great, there's even a phone holder here, so doing navigations is perfect. Can even charge your phone from the plug up here, which is amazing.
Fancy.
I know. And then in the back, this is where passenger princess Tracy lives. And we have actually more storage than I thought. All 3 of our bags fit in the back. That's Roti.
It is a super affordable vehicle that is super important here in Sri Lanka. Over 1 million tuk-tuk on the island, and it's more than just a small vehicle. It is a business for people to transport people, to transport goods. It is truly a pillar of the economy in this country and in so many other countries around the world as well. Now, let's see how to drive it. Okay, so driving a tuk-tuk is like driving a car, a motorcycle, and a bicycle at the same time. There's a brake pedal, just like in a car. There is the gas here, just like a motorcycle, but to change gear, you have to do it like a bicycle, just click, click, click with the clutch. Okay, to start the tuk-tuk, you turn the key, make sure it's in neutral, and then you start it. There you go, just like that. That's better. We're kind of looking for food, and there's a guy shirtless on the side of the road that looked at me and did this. I was like, yeah, I want to eat. Food good here?
Oh,
very
yes.
good? Okay.
So like for the past half hour, we've been trying to find a spot to eat, And of course we can't read the signs. They all look like just little homesteads basically, and that's what we like, but of course we can't read the signs, so we couldn't tell. Finally we slowed down past this one guy and he was like, do you want food to eat? Like just motioning to eat, and I was like, yes. So here we are, no clue what we're getting, just gonna eat, see what comes up.
To be honest, I don't think anyone speaks English, and I don't even think there's a menu, so I'm gonna start pointing at stuff. Oh, they have like samosas and stuff there.
So we just showed up, didn't order anything, and everything came.
This man just keeps showing up with more food, more food. Just brought some fish and some lentil dish, which was, smells super good. A little bit of everything. Oh my god. Lentil. More food. Thank you. It just keeps coming. We just wanted to grab a little bite to eat, but we got a buffet. One guy came and just pointed at stuff. It was like fish, chicken, and I looked at him and I was like, spicy? He's like, he started to laugh and it's like, yes. It is a bit spicy. It's not too bad.
So obviously because of the language barrier, we have a few mystery items that we're not quite sure what it is. This one, I think it's beets, but it's hot. Beets.
That's so good.
Very, very good.
Very good. Delicious. So next time you see a shirtless man on the side of the highway waving you down, just stop. Or not. It depends on the circumstances. Last bite, this bite. There's no way we could have finished this. I mean, just the size of the bowl rice is like 10 times what I normally eat. But it was delicious. Food, so good here. Spicy, but good. I leave you for 2 seconds and then you just buy cookies.
Yeah.
Oh, hi. Thank you so much.
That was so good. And also just the people, again, so friendly and welcoming. And that meal for the two of us, it kind of goes based off how much you eat because they didn't just serve per plate. I think we paid what, $14.50?
$14.50, which is like so affordable.
Oh yeah, it's insane.
And it was probably one of the best meal I've had here in Sri Lanka so far. Like I loved it.
So good. The flavor was spot on. No complaints.
I missed a turn. So like the alternative road is a little bit off the beaten path, but we're gonna try it because why not? This is like a 3-wheel drive. No, it's not. It's really not.
It's really not.
Off-roading in Roti is no problem, but we're gonna try to avoid it as much as we can.
So we just stopped on the side of the road because there's like a bunch of buffaloes like walking around the grass, but there's also like a bunch literally in the lake. They're just having a good time. I mean, it is hot outside after all. I mean, come on guys, look at this beauty. And I'm not talking about Tracy, I'm talking about Roti. You're beautiful too though.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you so much. Everything think it's so much funny to like see us drive a tuk-tuk around like Sri Lanka, but it's like so much pressure because everyone is always like looking at us. So like when I started, I'm like trying to like do it in one shot, but I don't always. So, oh yeah, first shot. Let's go. Okay, bye. 7 hours and over 200 kilometers later, we made it to our hotel for the night, Oasis Wing Hotel. That's it. Oh, there's a dog. Hello. Are you the welcoming party? Hello. Hi. Hello. Yes.
From Canada. Canada. Yeah.
We made it to our hotel for a night. We were just here for one night, so we picked something like super cheap. But you know, there's a bed, there's a bathroom in the back that's private. The AC works well, no complaints. I would give you a tour, but you literally saw it all. We're gonna go back to the tuk-tuk and try Mission Sunset once again. Not to a beach, but I've heard there's like a bird watching tower over the water, and they might be like flamingos and things like that. And I think it would be a good spot for sunset. But just like yesterday, I could be wrong.
Man, this guy was like, this is my road.
So we've just pulled over on the side of the road. I think we're in like an old rice field. It's not being used right now because the sun is setting really fast, but that's okay. We're actually surrounded by donkeys. There's one there and some over there watching the sun, some birds. That donkey was not happy. Anyways, We're gonna watch the sun here.
It's the first page. Our story starts here. Our story starts here. Before our eyes, now we find it all becomes so clear. Our story starts here.
Okay, good night, Roti. Good morning. Time to move on this morning from Mannar to Jaffna, and I have to say, like, I slept better in this hotel than in the other hotel. Do you agree?
Same.
Okay.
The bed was really, really comfy, but there's other reasons why I don't sleep that well. So
Anyway, for me, it was great. So I was just gonna say, like, you know, don't judge a place by the look, because the AC was better, the mattress was better.
you slept until 8 o'clock.
I know,
I was
that
up
never
at
happens.
6:30.
I loved it. Okay, so every morning there's 3 things you're supposed to do with your tuk-tuk for good measure. First of all, check the oil. Second, check the tires. And third,
The brake fluid,
brake fluid.
which I already did, and it's fine.
There you go. Look at that, exactly when you want it. GPS is set 120 kilometers. The GPS says about like 2 hours and 15 minutes. It's definitely going to be much longer than that because we can't go very fast in this tuk-tuk. But that's the beauty of this thing, because the journey is not the destination, it's the ride. Back up,
Handbrake, handbrake.
handbrake. I always forget the handbrake. I don't know why. Oh, it's becoming more natural now.
There you go.
Yeah. I guess I'm not gonna remember how to drive a normal car after this. I'm gonna have to ship this tuk-tuk to Canada just like we did with our Land Rover from Kenya. Well, guys, this is where the adventure begins, because guess what? This tire is not supposed to be like that, right? We do have like a spare tires, but the thing is, like, there's no jack, because like tuk-tuks normally you just like kind of push them on the side to do your business under or to the wheel, but I don't know if I trust myself to do it, especially since I'm like a little bit on a ditch. Hopefully somebody nice is gonna stop and help us out. How do you lift? I think we recruited some help.
Demonstrate and watch me elevate. My, oh my, who been a heavyweight? No surprises from the heaven gates. I got a prize and watch me delegate. Gonna take it to a whole nother level. When you get there, no, there's a whole nother devil though. They may even call you.
Yeah.
Chasing on and never settle. And I want more than mere words that they gift to me. I was placed in a place to make history.
People are so nice. Everyone is like waving all the time. Let's see if we can fix this tire. I really don't think it's broken. What happened is like totally my fault. Like I tried to went back onto the road and didn't turn enough into it, so I put pressure on the tire and it broke.
Nope.
There is a little bit. If we see like a tire
Yeah.
shop.
I've seen lots.
Yeah.
Okay, so next mission is, well, we're still on the mission to repair the tire, basically anywhere between here and Jaffna. I suspect we may not be able to get it repaired until we're in Jaffna, so fingers crossed we don't lose another tire. But mission right now is we really want to get a roti on the side of the road. They're so good when we had them. Where did we have them? Oh yeah, on the train and in Ella. So I'm just trying to scope out a couple places as we go. And where are we, David?
In Kumulamune.
Kumulamune. Sure.
So I don't think I was right. What I thought happened, that it just popped out because I was trying to go back on the road and they had a gap. No, there's actually a puncture in the tire, so I think it went down, and then when I went back on the road it pushed it out, but it was caused by a puncture. It happens. Brand new tire. He like cleaned the rim, put a patch on it, fixed the tire itself, and all of that for like 200 rupees. So like he told me like 2, and I thought it was 2,000 because it made more sense. So anyway, I gave him 1,000. No, it's fine. Good. Yeah, good. Thank you. You 4? 4? All of it. Yeah.
This is really good. And tip is the police told us to move our tuk-tuk over closer because the monkeys are coming, and there's definitely one on the roof right now.
These rotis are so good. It's just like a roti with like some sort of like vegetables and potatoes inside. Like, it's spicy, but it's really good. Oh, that sounds like a monkey.
Thank you.
What is your name?
David. David.
David.
David. What's your name?
What is Ruben?
Ruben?
Yeah.
Ruben. Nice to meet you.
Oh, selfie?
Sure. These guys decided to stop and just say hi. Now they want a souvenir. So we're gonna take a selfie together.
Best day ever.
And just like that, my best friend Ruben just left. I just love these interactions. It's so funny.
Best days ever.
Be a good time, welcome to the high life. Jump right in and show you outside. Right now we're gonna live it up. Don't stop till you get it up.
Feel it, work it, move it. This is how we do it.
Yeah.
Hi.
Hi, where are you from?
Canada.
Canada.
Yeah. It was too cold, so we came here. Go there.
How you like Sri Lanka?
Love it. Yeah. Everyone's been so nice too, and the food is so good.
Thank you so much. This was like a military checkpoint and they started all serious, but then they became friendly super quickly, just asking us like what we're doing in Sri Lanka, where we're staying and everything. Then this guy told me a good spot to go for Diwali, which is like tomorrow night. And we all ended up to like take photos with the commander of the military. So great people as usual. Bye. That was so funny. As I was backing up, the tuk-tuk does that sometimes. Tracy was like, no, don't start it. And she just pushed it back. It is so light, it's insane. Okay, so our accommodation for tonight is a little guest house and it's called Sunflowers Canada House. Apparently it's owned by Canadians. So we'll see if they're friendly. Oh no, they're in Canada right now. And we'll see if we can get the Canadian discount. I'm joking. So let's go find something for supper and also like have kind of a first impression of Jaffna. Like Jaffna is legit like a large city. So I can't wait to see that. And the main reason why we're here, it's because we're actually here for Diwali, which is one of the biggest celebration here in Sri Lanka. Same thing in India. And we were told by the internet that Jaffna is like one of the best places in Sri Lanka to celebrate Diwali. So I'm very excited to see that tomorrow.
So I think I found a really good restaurant. The reviews are good, and a lot of people who have moved out of Jaffna and even out of Sri Lanka are saying like this is the place they come when they come back because it has really good authentic food. So fingers crossed. I think it's gonna be great.
Hi. Hello.
I do love puppies almost as much as my tuk-tuk. Would you like to live in my tuk-tuk?
Yes, please.
I almost feel bad showing up here in a tank top and a tuk-tuk. Like, the place Tracy picked, it's posh.
It looks that way, but like, I swear online reviews.
Oh yeah, we'll see. Like, I mean, it looks great. For how nice the place looks, it's very reasonable prices. Like, almost everything is under or well under 1,000 rupee, which is decent. I mean, this place looks super nice. Also on the menu, it says certified safe dining, which is nice. But now I'm just worried because I've never seen this on any other menu of any other restaurant that we've been. So it wasn't safe. And then I'll get chicken kotu. Yes, I got chicken kotu again because it's my favorite. I can only probably get it here in Sri Lanka. And I made it my mission to find the best chicken kotu in all of Sri Lanka.
So I ended up getting a paneer curry with. He was like, "Do you want it spicy or non-spicy, low spice?" And I said medium, and I realized after I may regret that. That was really good.
Very good chicken kotu. One of my favorite probably. This is what I'm gonna miss the most from Sri Lanka. That and the people.
This was good, but it was spicy.
This is so funny. This is not where I parked the tuk-tuk. It was parked there, but I guess they just pushed it out of the way. Okay, good night, Roti. See you in the morning.
Today was definitely filled with adventure.
Yeah, the last 3 days, to be honest, like driving a tuk-tuk around Sri Lanka is just, once again, the best way to see the country.
Yeah.
You see the country at a slower pace. You just interact with locals, and it's just the best.
That's what I'm enjoying the most. Is like we have interactions that we would never have had if we took a bus or a train or anything like that. So it's really added so much authenticity to this trip, and I am like, it's amazing.
So we're gonna put Tuktuk Rental's website down below if you ever want to do this. Like, I highly suggest it. But our road trip is not done at all, because now we're in Jaffna and we need to go back to Colombo basically by taking another road. We're gonna go on a safari. We're gonna go to Negombo. We're gonna do a hike probably. Yeah. We're doing a bunch of stuff, and tomorrow is Diwali here, and I'm super excited for that.
I know. I don't really know what to expect, so
don't go anywhere.
No
subscribe, and until next time, see you guys
in the next one.